Alright, viewers, so we just finished up that battle with the Russians. I just want to make a slight note of something. After I finished that battle, Fraps crashed on me, and so now it's presently actually a new day, so I'm not going to be ending the part, like I said, at some point in the last session. So basically you're getting a 2-for-1 update session today, because this was supposed to be 2 parts, and Fraps crashed, and so I'll just play through another hour, hour and a half today. So you guys get more time, hooray. I'm sure you're ecstatic about that, right? Um, so we did win the battle. Pretty good number of casualties on our part, and gonna sneak Mr. Chris back into Pressburg here. Take this army real quick, just finish these guys off. Yeah, I mean, there's not even a challenge, just go away. Yep. Dead. Go away. Back into Vienna, please. I am almost certain we should have a rebellion there on the next turn. Awesome. That's nice. And the major action for this part is I am going to attack Saxony with this army. And I was looking ahead at this before I started today. I'd actually feel fairly confident in this army leapfrogging out of Prague and going up into Berlin in order to take that off. So depending on how strong they are here, we'll attack there as well. Also, this town, as I've noticed and looking at it, has no walls, so we don't have to worry about actually a siege battle for this particular fight. Our focus will be largely just on attacking and destroying their troops. So, let us engage. We've got the army there supporting, and let's assault. Okay, so as I said, there's not a siege, but we are going to be fighting through, in, around, etc. a town. So I'm going to get the deployment done. Okay, looks like a pretty good piece of terrain. I'm going to get the deployment done real quick, obviously off camera, and I will see you back here in just a second. Alright everyone, here we are. I've got my cannon over here on the right flank. What I'm going to do with these guys, and why I've got them pushed over so far to the right, is if I can move them up, especially maybe just past this copse of trees, this little mini, woodland area here, put them like maybe here or so, I can actually get a pretty good command of this entire line, and certainly for bringing up the cannon guard here and here, and this whole line division to kind of support that move, so the cannon can just shell down the line, while at the same time these guys can hold it, fight, and whatnot. I didn't realize that in this army I've got a set of cavalry forces, one more than I normally do. I've got one extra cavalry regiment as opposed to apparently one extra infantry regiment, which isn't that much of a bother, to be perfectly honest. Slightly out of what I'm used to, but it's good not to get stale. These guys over here, I'm going to kind of push them through the town just in case they decide to put anything in the town. Because I'm not sure how they're specifically going to deploy, but if I need to, I can, run guys up here, maybe hide them in some of these garrison buildings to force them to come after me, rather than allow them some sort of advantage of having the town, or of just completely ignoring this flank. If they turn to engage this way, these guys, all they have to do is come around, and maybe we'll deploy them on this fence, or something like that, just to as an additional form of fire coming at them. And again, we've got 2 horse regiments over here, generals over here with the main part of the army. So, let us see what happens and how the Prussians have deployed themselves real quick. So they've dug in a little bit because they are at a fortified position. They've put up these, I I call them horse catchers. I don't know what the proper name is, to be perfectly honest. But these things will absolutely destroy a horse regiment. I have had horses just, like, go near them, and half the regiment's gone all of a sudden. So those kind of actually make me concerned from a personal morale standpoint, as opposed to troop morale. But it doesn't look like we have any cause not to carry through with our original plan. I'm going to try to set these guys on kind of a steep angle, try to go about 45 degrees. Reason for that being, if they move out this way, I can shell down the line. If they continue to stay where they are, I can shell them from here without worrying about hitting my own troops. So let's, I'm going to put this on slow while I get everyone set up. So you're going there. You're going there. Oh, slightly like that. There we go. It's better. So if you guys are like that, and you guys can, oops, swing like this. It's better. And then second infantry wing. I want you guys. Oh, they're moving off. I'm gonna put a guy. Turn it at all. Oh, oh, almost. There's a thing. There was a thing. There we go. Put it like that. Horse regiments. Let's move you guys up a little. I might use you as kind of a flanking force, or specifically use those guys to hopefully run down the routers as I, again, hopefully. A lot of hopefullys going on here. But as I push these guys off of the battlements and whatnot, and move those guys up there, and we'll quick speed it a little. I'm gonna be eating artillery fire at this point. I'm assuming if they're intelligent, they'll start shelling me. Yep, there it starts coming. Doesn't look like anyone's been hit yet. Never pointed this out. It's very similar to Medieval, where when your unit's under attack, like a little bullseye or crosshairs appears in the over the unit card, just so you know a unit's being shelled or not. And I've never explicitly said that, and if you're not aware of that in the game, well, there you go. Happy Christmas. Something interesting to know. Wow, no one's taken any damage yet. Good job, lads. Faster would be better, kids, if you can manage that. It looks like all their fire is getting... It's not a major ridge here. I mean, this is a little bit, so this side's maybe a little bit safer. But it looks like they're just shelling the ground. Okay. Horse. I'm gonna push you up just a little bit more. And still not getting hit. I'm gonna jinx myself. That's what's gonna happen. I'm just gonna keep saying I'm not getting hit, I'm not getting hit, and then have like in the battle with the Spanish at the Mississippi River, just one line that just completely you know, takes out a whole swath of my guys, which would be dreadful. Let's tilt you just slightly more. Okay, there we go. So their army is forming. Let's unhook and deploy the guns. Guard unit is in place. Horses are over there. I'd like to see how these guys are coming. Prussians are all bunched up, all weird like. And deploy these guys on the road. I'm glad they're firing. I didn't give them a proper target, but glad they're trying to hit something. I might even need to move them up. Okay, turn this up just a touch. And see if I'm hitting anyone. Doesn't really look like it. See if you can't fire on them. Let's see how close they even get. Not very. Because they're dropping it too soon. It looks like the artillery fire is dropping too soon. It's not even skipping through and damaging units back here. Looks like it should be, but it's not. Okay, we're gonna pack it up. Normal speed. At slightly increased risk. I'm gonna move up just a little more with my cannon. Let's see. There's really not a better place unless I get incredibly close. Oh, they're moving, maybe. Redeploy. As they're shuffling around, it looks like they might be moving forward. Someone is certainly doing something. Yeah, there they go. Nice! Good shooting, Tex. There we go, got their general. Oh, look at that. They've just formed a blob for me to just shoot into. It's freaking fish in a barrel at this point. Which apparently, according to Mythbusters, actually a lot harder than you think. Apparently water is very good at stopping bullets. I was unaware. Anyway, yep, those guys are dead. My general's been killed. Are you guys taking any damage? Not really. Okay. I'm gonna take you guys. I want you deployed somewhat over here. Quick. I want you like that on the wall. I want you like that. I want you like that. And run for it, lads. Why are you just standing there? You didn't go over the fence, did you? No, good. Lads. Yeah, I know, because you decided to just stand by some houses instead of, you know, going where I told you to go. Those casualties are your fault. You people are the absolute worst at this. There, go. Run. You're getting shredded, and that's entirely your fault. Alright. Aim for these guys. Actually, some of these guys are getting into canister range. Alright, let's ruin some days here. Some cover there. guys. Yep. Not surprised that you're running. Don't let them close too fast, or too close. Oh god. Look at these poor buggers. Let's fire on these guys. What are we doing over here, lads? Okay, cool. We push those guys off. I'm gonna have the grenadiers move around this way. Quick step, lively does it, lads. Okay, those guys are still gonna be able to take shots. I can't really... I can actually flank them pretty readily. Oops. Second, quick. We're gonna smoke them out of this. Oh dear. There is a horse unit attacking us. Get in there. Also, these horsemen. Charge. What? The 33rd is routing. How in the name of God and Sonny Jesus did that happen? Box. Zero. Fire on these guys, please. I put you there because you're not supposed to route. General, run over there and see what you can do. Alright. Get grenades, lads. Regular speed. Throw. Smoke them out. Good throw. Boy, I hope those people enjoyed being alive. They are crippling this line. I didn't think I'd have to really worry about it, but apparently I do. So we're gonna need the small arm, or the small line to provide more of the support, but apparently not. Alright, let's redeploy. General, I want you back over here. Front line. Switch. Boy, do I hope you guys like being alive. Hit that. What is your problem? You gotta stop being cowards. Run. And I'm gonna take you guys. Put some pressure on them. Oh dear. You're not routing. You are not already running away. Which means I really don't want to bother with you. Get out of there! Get in there. Get in in there. Is that 4th Cavalry? 3rd Cavalry. 3rd, get over here. 4th is doing just fine. And I'm not really bothering much about mop-up because this is a siege battle, so when I take out a section, they're not coming back. So I'm not really overly concerned with mop-up in this particular fight. Just pressure enough to rout them should be sufficient. I'm taking a bit of a beating, though. What are you guys doing? Oh, see? Look. See, they did that thing that I said that they do, and I didn't realize they were running around these damn things. But yeah, look at that. Half the freaking regiment's gone, and now they're routing. And arguably that's my fault, but I don't know. Yeah, and hey, heroic victory, hooray. Yeah, arguably them getting killed like that's my fault. I should, you know, obviously if you guys have been watching, I don't have the best micro. But at the same time, it's like, I tell you to go some way, a direction. I don't want you to run into the spikes. That's... like, if they were a trap or something, or they unseen, I could see that happening maybe, but they're right freaking there. There's no reason you should kill yourself on them. So let's take out... So we've taken Dresden. I don't have enough money to fix it up just yet. But I am going to take this army and leapfrog up here to Brandenburg and see if I can't take that out. I'm going to get some reinforcements from whatever it was, just Dresden. Is that what it was? Whatever. I'm getting some reinforcements. This, however, is a walled city. It doesn't look to be the upgraded walls, just regular type. But still, that's a slightly more difficult battle we have ahead of us. Okay, proper fort battle. Kind of some goofy terrain, too. To see how I'm going to fight this. But obviously I'll need to do some deployment, and it'll take a bit of time, so I'll see you back here in just a minute. Alright, now, this is the situation we've got. Again, pretty standard siege setup for me, putting pressure on both sides, trying to split their defenses as much as I can. I think we're going to have reinforcements coming up, too, if I remember that correctly. I'm not sure what reinforcements or when, but they are. However, I have to keep an eye on them, because what they will do is immediately walk into the fight, and then start walking up to the freaking fort, and probably kindly ask to be let in and get shot to death. So I will have to try to keep them back. But it could be very advantageous. What I'm going to do is bring these guys forward to this ridge. Have them try to put some fire on one or both of these walls. Infantry here to support, cavalry as well. One unit there. Over here, I've got my cannons. I think at a point where they should be able to hit the wall here. Infantry here ready to exploit any breach. See there. See if I can't shift them over a little bit. Trying to use that ridge so the cannon fire maybe won't hit them as bad. General's hiding over here, so hopefully they don't get hit. I've really spaced out the cavalry. One thing I have noticed in this game, especially for the AI, is that they tend to really aim for cavalry. I suspect that's usually because cavalry are usually 5 or 6 deep, and so one good cannonball can take out 5 or 6 guys at the same time. So I've spread them wide, set them over here, and typically the computer also deploys cannons just outside the fort, generally near the corners. So if they deploy a cannon here, I should be able to just run up, harass it, disable it, and then run back without having to worry about getting shot up too bad, hopefully. Anyway, let's see how they're deployed. Yep, see there's a cannon right there. I'm gonna deploy those guys. Group 9. Come up, getting some reinforcements there, that's nice. Cannon up on the front line of that ridge. Infantry, set you as group 9. Set you as group 8 then. There we go. Group 8, thank you. There we go. I'd like for you to obey the commands I'm giving you. I'm actually going to turn them this way, because obviously there's not really going to be much of a threat coming from that direction. So I'm going to turn them around. And keep the cavalry where they are. You... rather... yeah, there we go. Alright. So you guys hit that, or are you just gonna not fire? Boom! Nice. Good shot. Let's see what damage we can do here. And hopefully without getting too much damage on ourselves. Can you hit that? Nope. There they go. Yep, they're firing and they're hitting. They've got a couple hits in. They took out about 6 men with that. It's pretty obvious, I think, where I'm targeting for. First of all, General, I want you out. I don't even want you to be thinking about being near here. You guys can deploy there. You guys can deploy down here. If I can get that disabled, actually, I might sweep the cannon up just a little bit and try to fire in on the other side. Again, just trying to put as many holes in their defense as possible and places that we can exploit. Turn that around. Got some horse guards over there. That's cool. I want you to put all the fire you can right there. Also, one thing that we'll be able to do, if we put more holes here and advance quickly, they'll have to run off the what's called, off the walls in order to get at us. So it'll put less pressure over here if we assault here, and then maybe the guys that we've got deployed on the right side over here can run up and get in. Just kind of thinking out loud with a couple of these plans. Taking any damage yet? You have. Good. Alright, I'm going to speed it up a little bit. Now that everyone's more or less in place, and I'm not going to get... my reinforcements aren't going to commit suicide.